Hi everyone, it's Miss Brenner. I hope you're all staying happy and healthy. I know the weather has been pretty rainy and windy, but hopefully it shifts in our favor pretty soon. Now this is going to be a little bit of a longer video because I'm going to have to go over the grading policy for marking period 4, as well as some changes that have happened since the last time we spoke. So, first off, I want to talk about what it takes to have a successful week for this next week. Step 1 is that you watch or view the assignment slides for this week. So if you're watching this video, you're already completing step 1. This video is going to be posted in the Schoology folder for April 20th through the 26th, along with the slides. Step 2 is to complete 5 out of the 6 activities for the week. The assignments open at 10 a.m. on Monday, so on April 20th at 10 a.m., the folder will open, and then it will close the following Monday at 8 a.m., which is April 27th. Now, the reason that the folder and the slides say the 20th through the 26th is because these are weekly assignments. Unfortunately, Schoology and Home Access cannot update on a Sunday, and so they will not update unless the assignments close on a Monday or another day during the week, but a Monday. And so it closes at 8 a.m. Alrighty. A little bit more about the grading policy. All grades will be recorded in Schoology and then transferred to Home Access. So you can view your grades either on Schoology in the gradebook or on Home Access. Now, the tech department is working very hard to make sure this links and works perfectly. There may be some issues the first couple weeks, and so if you are noticing anything that looks irregular or does not seem to line up with the work that you've been doing, please just talk to me and we'll get it figured out with the tech department. All right. Grades will be recorded as class participation on a scale of 1 or 0. Students are required to successfully complete 5 of the 6 weekly assignments, unless you arrange something by talking to me. All right. Successfully completed assignments will be recorded as a 1 in the grade book. Unsuccessful assignments will be recorded as a 0 in the grade book. Students can choose to skip 1 assignment per week, resulting in a blank grade. So that means if you had a successful week, you would have 5 1s out of the 6 assignments and 1 blank, because that would be your 6th assignment that you skipped. Now, a little bit about examples of the grading policy and how it would look if you're having a successful week. Let's talk about Student X. Student X completes 6 out of 6 assignments for week 1. This results in the gradebook consisting of 6 assignments being graded with a 1, which is a great job. All 6 assignments got a successful grade. Student X repeats this for 9 weeks during marking period 4. Student X receives a successful grade for marking period 4 because they did every single assignment and they did them successfully. Now, Student Y completes 5 out of 6 assignments for week 1. This results in the gradebook consisting of 5 of the 6 assignments being graded with a 1 and 1 of the assignments being left graded blank because they chose to skip 1. Student Y repeats this for 9 weeks and receives a successful grade for marking period 4. Both Student X and Student Y both receive the same grade, which is successful. And so you can skip 1 assignment per week. However, if you skip 2 assignments per week, you would only get a blank for one of the assignments and a 0 for the other. And we'll look at that with Student Z. Student Z only completes 2 out of 6 assignments for week 1. This results in 2 of the 6 assignments being graded with a 1, 3 of the assignments being graded with a 0, and 1 of the assignments being graded blank. Student C repeats this for 9 weeks and receives an unsuccessful grade for marking period 4 because they did not complete enough assignments. So this is the different forms of being successful and unsuccessful for marking period 4. If you have any questions about this grading policy, please contact me, okay? We're going to talk a little bit about the different activities then for this week. We're going to move on. Activity 1 is short audio stories. So we're going to have a bit of a review of Romeo and Juliet. we're going to listen to a summary of Act 1 and complete the Ed puzzle, and Act 2 and complete the Ed puzzle. In order to get the 1 point for Activity 1, which would be one of the 6 different activities, you must complete both Ed puzzles. You must complete Act 1 summary video and Act 2 summary video, which will show up on Schoology. You can't see this folder yet, it'll open at 10 a.m. But in this folder, there are all 6 of your activities. You must complete all of the different assignments in the folder in order to get the point for the activity. So in Activity 1, there's the summary for Act 1 and Act 2. You must complete both in order to get that point. All right. Activity 2 is creative writing. We have 4 different writing prompts. You can pick which one you would like to complete, and then you complete that to get the 1 point for Activity 2. You could write a poem about the weather or the environment near your home. It could be a haiku, a narrative, or a limerick. Whatever style of poem you would like to write is perfectly fine. You could write a journal entry about your experiences during these challenging times of being instructed to stay home, which would be a lovely thing to do. You could write a letter to a friend asking them how they are doing and telling them about what you've been up to keep busy while you are both social distancing. You can include pictures if you'd like. You could send this letter to somebody via email. It would be a very nice thing to do to check in on your friends. Option number 4 is to write a short story about a superhero. It can be literal or figurative, who has been helping people during the COVID-19 outbreak. So these are your 4 different creative writing prompts for this week. Activity 3 is silent reading. Read a book of your choice for 60 minutes. This can be broken into smaller segments, which would be 2 30-minute segments or 4 15-minute segments. I would like you in our discussion to tell us about what you are reading, what you think of the author's writing style, and then make some predictions about what you think will happen later on in the story. Activity 4 is grammar for this week. There are links on Schoology based on what block you are in to noredink.com, where you will complete a diagnostic for 7 through 9 grammar expectations. And then in order to get the point, we're going to go back into our folder. We're going to go click on Activity 4. You must not only complete the diagnostic, but you must also tell me what your grade was in this assignment document through Google Docs. That you must complete both steps in order to get the point for Activity 4, because that's the only way I can enter a grade for you. So you must complete both steps. Activity 5 is news articles. I give you a variety of different news platforms that you can choose from. I'd like you to tell the class about what you read or what you discovered, and also include the name of the article, the author, and the link, so that way other people can go and check out what you've been reading. And then Activity 6 is our last activity. It is a Romeo and Juliet writing activity. In a discussion post, if you had to be quarantined with a character from Romeo and Juliet, who would it be and why? You need to explain your reasoning as to why you picked that character in a minimum of 3 sentences. And those are our 6 activities for this week, which is April 20th through the 26th. If you have any questions about the activities, about the grading policy, about what is coming, I would be happy to answer any questions. Please feel free to email me. We will have meetings this coming week that will be posted on Schoology, so that way you can click on the links. I hope that you all stay happy and healthy, and I miss you all very much. I can't wait till I get to see you again. Bye.